If you want to look effortlessly strong on the hoop, this routine is for you.
We are being strong without actually using a lot of strength.
Yeah. You look like you're strong in the air, like you're carrying the whole hoop on your shoulders or under your shoulders.
Actually, that felt like really heavy for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Maybe because my hand doesn't reach as low, so I have to. It felt heavy.
It feels heavy for me when I do it without spin. Like in the breakdown, you'll see I look like I'm going, oh. But with spin, it's kind of easy.
Doesn't matter though, because she's so strong.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Guys, if you're new to this channel, welcome. On this channel, we talk all things aerial and we break down different routines every week across 4 apparatuses: aerial, hoop, hammock, silks, and pole. So if you practice any of these apparatuses, especially at home, do subscribe to the channel. It's a great resource to have whenever you're training.
Yeah, and if you have an aerial bestie that you train with or somebody that you want to start training with, share the channel with them as well, because we've been putting together lots of different resources to help you with your training at home.
Yeah, for 2 years now.
Yeah.
Before we start, let's do a quick safety check. Let's start by checking our equipment, make sure everything is okay with your rigging and stuff. Make sure that you have a crash mat. Don't practice without one under any circumstances. I'll also say that you need to make sure you have a little bit of span set height. You need at least a meter of span set in order to do this routine, so just make sure you have that. Then make sure that you warm up well and cool down well before and after you practice aerial. Definitely warm up your hips well. Do whatever mobility drills you need beforehand, and also warm up your back, because we do slide down into sort of a back bend, so make sure that you warm up everything well.
Some people's backs bend, some people's backs don't.
Your back bent today?
It didn't. I can tell you when I'm doing a back bend because I can feel it. I bent to nothing in my back today.
Okay, so you can definitely cheat it like Karina did and not bend
That's
your
what
back.
I told them in the breakdown. I said, if you can't bend your back, don't worry, you can still do this.
Okay, great. So if you want to use your back, warm up your back. If you're not going to use your back, well, still warm up your back.
Yes. Yeah, because you saw me warming up my back.
That's true.
You use it for a thing.
It was all a facade for you, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure that you're wearing the right clothing. I think for this, maybe leggings would be helpful, since we are like doing that hook into the, what do you call it? The broken mermaid, maybe.
The mermaid with a broken leg.
Mermaid with a broken leg. There are some moves that you might feel it against your knee pit, so make sure that you're wearing leggings to cover that if you're not used to that feeling. I think I practiced this routine without leggings before and it was fine, but you know, safety first. And then of course, make sure that you have your
sleeves if you are not used to the span set. I just wanted to say, because some people span set, like our purple one is like tough, right?
All
So
right.
sleeves, if you're not used to the span set, I thought you were gonna say that, and then you went on to spotting buddy, and I was like,
make sure that you have your spotting buddy. Make sure you have someone to practice with whenever you're training, so they can be your GPS in the air, they can be your cheerleader, and also make jokes with you like we do. We waste a lot of time making jokes. And if something happens, of course, they're there to call someone or assist you.
yeah. Okay guys, as always, you can't find the music for this routine synced up to this video. This video is intended to help you to understand how to do the poses and how to transition between them so that you can do this routine. So this is your tutorial video. If you want to see it synced up to the music, we've left a short for you right up here. This short is synced up to the music, but if it's longer than a minute, we'll cut off either the beginning of or the end of it. And so if you want to see the full routine synced up to the music, just hop onto our Instagram accounts. We do post them there. They're already up by the time this video premieres, so you can see it there. But if you want to see it bigger and better, then come back to the channel on Friday when we release a YouTube video where both of us are doing the routine, so you can see it synced up to the music. As always, we'll leave you the link to the song that we used along with the timing with which we get started down in the description below as well, so that you can know exactly when we started and know exactly what version of the song that we used.
Great. You did everything at 2 times the speed just now. That's the speed you thought you were talking at before, but now you were talking extra fast. It's okay. No one will need to speed up your video like you do with everyone else's.
Okay, guys, I guess let's get started. Taylor will start off with her hand holding high on the hoop, and she is going to be holding onto the right side of the hoop, and that means her right hand is holding high closer to the span set, or like when I do it, it's a bit lower because I can't reach that high, but it doesn't matter. Like, try to be as high as you can on the right side of the hoop, and then you're going to take your left hand and use it to push the hoop away from your body. So your body will be moving more towards the right side. And then you're going to lean backwards so that the hoop is right underneath your lat muscles when you are pushing away and your back is coming backwards. Taylor, can you spin a little? Yes. So you can see it looks like this on your body. This is going to make sure that you can release that top hand when you start spinning, and it's going to make it easy for you to just holding high with her right hand. So she's going to bring her left leg forward and she will swing forward and try to keep her body under the rigging point the entire time that she is adding spin. This spin is very important for the ending pose, so just keep in mind that it's the opposite leg of the hand that's holding high that needs to spin forward. Taylor is going to show us now how to add spin. So you can see she's pivoting off of that right leg and the left leg is going forward. And once she has enough spin and the timing of the music starts, she's going to straighten both legs in front of her and release her hands. This is the first pose that you are going to be holding here. Then you're going to bend your leg, and this is the second pose that you will be holding here. So from that legs bent position, you're going to hold on back to the hoop on top, and then you're going to bring your legs into the hoop and put one inside of the hoop so the right one goes in, and you're going to turn your body to come into like a hip hang. So you're going to straighten the left leg and extend that inside hand and hold this pose for a little, and then turn back your body to come into like a cradle pose. You can release your hand here for a little bit before holding on back to the hoop high with your right hand and holding the lower part of the hoop with your left hand, and turning your body out again and hooking that left foot at the bottom of the hoop, and then you lift that right leg up to the top of the hoop and bend it, extend that inside hand, and this is the next pose. This is a really pretty back bendy pose, but I'm telling you, if your back can't bend, it's still doable because I can do it and it doesn't hurt. Okay, thank you, Taylor. Then you release your leg and come back into a cradle pose. Then you release your body, so you bring your body behind the hoop and you release that inside hand and straighten the leg that is in the hoop and cross the free leg over it. So you can do this, I told Taylor it looks like a mermaid with broken legs pose, and then you hold on back to the hoop and insert that bent leg and release the leg that is inside, hold on top, and then you can bring that leg in to come into a sit. Now that you are in that sitting pose, you're going to hold onto the span set with your hands, and bring your legs to step onto the hoop. So this may be easier if you slide to your knees first, and then step one leg on the hoop and push up with that leg and pull your body up on the span set so you can come into a standing position. Here you're going to bring the span set under your right armpit, and you're going to adjust your feet so that the hoop can be behind you. Then you're going to take your left hand and reach for the hoop and lift it up and insert your legs behind it. With the spin, it's going to be a lot easier to do. So here you pull the hoop up, and then you hold this pose for a bit before bringing that leg in front of the hoop and sliding your hands down. Your left hand pushing the hoop away and your back bending, and your right hand is holding onto the span set. From here, you're just gonna hook your knee onto the hoop and release your hand so that you can bring your free leg in and come back into a sit. And this is the end of the routine. Thank you, Taylor.
That was so much fun. Yeah, I did have a lot of fun doing this and also filming this.
Yes.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave us a like. It really helps us out, tells the algorithm that you enjoyed this video, and also pushes it to other aerialists like you who train at home who would enjoy this video as well. And of course, if you're not a part of our community, please subscribe before you leave. We'd love to have you.
Yes, and if your back is already feeling all warmed up and you want to try a routine that has more back bendy positions, but you also want to add some spin to it, then check out these videos that we're leaving you. On top, we have the dance video, and at the bottom, we have the tutorial video so that you can give this one a try.
And until next time, bye!